This video was written by an AI. Welcome to SciTrek, your sci-fi TV and movie channel. Hello everyone, my name is Matt. You may have seen me on the live shows that I do with Jay, aka SciTrek, and I will be making some videos on this channel moving forward. If you're in the Facebook group, you will have already seen that I used an AI tool today, and that AI tool came up with some facts about Stargate which are not only ludicrous and ridiculous and completely not true, but are also quite funny, so we're going to read them out today. Fact 1. The cast geeks out over meeting the show's writers. The cast geeks out over meeting the show's writers. The actors on Stargate SG-1 were lucky enough to meet the show's writers, producers, and even the creator of the franchise, Roland Emmerich. The cast members were so excited to meet their colleagues that they recorded interviews while they were together. The result was interviews with the actors and writers that were like nerdy fan conventions. The cast members were so passionate about their show and the storylines, they were literally geeking out. The interviews were so much fun to watch and really showed how much everyone loved the show and really got into their characters. I just like the idea of throughout the entire 10 seasons of Stargate happening, they had not met the writers who were writing the stories, and they they geeked out afterwards after meeting them. I just find that funny. Fact 2. Amanda Tapping's epic slap. Amanda Tapping played Samantha Carter, one of the strongest female characters in the sci-fi genre. She was an astrophysicist who was also a pilot and a soldier. Tapping was a great fit for the role because she brought a warmth to the character and was a great foil for the rest of the SG-1 team. I'm not sure why it says foil there. Tapping's character grew frustrated with a male scientist and decided to give him a slap across the face. I wonder which male scientist that would have been. I mean, this didn't happen, but I can imagine it being Rodney McKay. It has to be, right? The slap was so epic that Tapping and the rest of the cast couldn't stop talking about it. Tapping liked the slap so much that she used it again in other episodes. The showrunners eventually had to ask Tapping to tone it down a bit. They didn't want her character to become a slap-happy bully. I just love the idea that Samantha Carter slapped someone so much, or slapped someone so hard that Amanda Tapping, the actress, was like, I love this. This is amazing. I'm going to carry on doing it. Like, it just, it wouldn't happen. It's obviously not true, but this is gold. Fact 3. Don't mess with Amanda Tapping ever. Tapping is no nonsense. She's someone who knows what she wants and she won't let anyone stand in her way. This was evident in an episode when she was working with a guest star who was very different from the rest of the cast. The actor was very serious and intense. Tapping had to make sure the scene played out in the right way, but this guest star didn't take direction well. He thought he knew everything there was to know about his character, but he didn't. Tapping had to be firm with him, but she was also respectful. She wasn't rude or sarcastic like some other cast members would have been. Unfortunately, the actor didn't get the message and continued to interrupt Tapping. Finally, she had enough and screamed at him to stop. Everyone was taken aback. No one ever spoke to the guest star like that. Tapping handled the situation perfectly, and she made it clear that no one should ever mess with her. Can you just imagine? A guest star comes onto Stargate SG-1 doing a scene with Amanda Tapping. He's talking over her and she just screams at him. Like, if that actually happened, we'd have all heard about it by now. Obviously, that didn't happen. Fact number 4. Christopher Judge drops a mic. Judge brought teal'c to life on the show. Teal'c was a Jafar who had been held as a prisoner by the Stargate program. He was an excellent warrior and a good friend to the humans. Judge brought a great amount of emotion to the character and brought teal'c to life as a complex and interesting person. In one episode, Judge's character was about to deliver a powerful monologue, but he dropped the mic. That might seem like an odd thing for a professional actor to do, but it was actually pretty clever. Judge realised that the script was too complicated for the show's audience to understand. Instead of trying to deliver confusing dialogue and hoping the audience would get it, Judge dropped the mic, walked off the set and refused to say the lines. That got the attention of the showrunners and producers who rewrote the script. Okay, first of all, That entire fact obviously didn't happen. But it says teal'c was a Jafar who has been held prisoner by the Stargate program. Doesn't mention the fact that he defected from Apophis and joined the Stargate program as, you know, a member of the team. No, Stargate Command held him prisoner against his will. Also, why would he have a microphone that he can drop? Like, I get they might have microphones on their clothes for some scenes, but if he's going to deliver a powerful monologue, why would he be there with a microphone? Like, can you just imagine an episode of Stargate where they're all sitting there with microphones like, Colonel O'Neill, there's a Jafar coming. Indeed. Okay, and this is the final fact. The time everyone freaked out over Richard Dean Anderson's hair. Richard Dean Anderson played Jack O'Neill, the lead character on Stargate SG-1. He was a smart-ass and lousy team leader who always got himself and his team into trouble. Anderson had natural hair and a natural beard, and so he didn't get a chance to be someone else very often. However, he had a chance to shave his head for one episode and let his hair grow for another. The cast and crew were shocked when Anderson showed up with a bald head and long hair. They immediately freaked out and started taking pictures of each other with Anderson. They then posted the pictures online. No one expected Anderson to shave his head or grow his hair out, so it was a total surprise. Plus, the change affected his character on the show and made Jack look much younger. Just imagining Richard Dean Anderson now with long hair and a beard. Also, he says that he was a smart-ass and lousy team leader. Like, he was obviously the best team leader in all Stargate shows. Like, he's way better than John Shepard. Way better than, like, Nicholas Rush or Colonel Young. And he never had a beard. And he was never bald in an episode at all. Like, I get this was written by an AI, but come on, they're supposed to be smart. But there you go. All of those facts were generated by artificial intelligence. And as you can tell, they're not very good. They're obviously not true, but they are pretty funny. If you are new to the YouTube channel, please hit like and subscribe and press the bell notification so you don't miss any videos. Also, consider becoming a fully fledged Sci-trekker. Hit the join button down below. My name's Matt, you've been watching SciTrek, and I'll see you in another video.